Hello and warm welcome to join us for this edition of ANN English News, and I am Abdul Ahad Mohammadi. NATO says nighttime raids that target suspected insurgents will continue despite repeated protests by President Karzai. NATO spokesman Brigadier General Karsten Jacobsen said on Monday that Afghan special forces, however, take part in nearly all night raids and their participation is increasing. Karzai has demanded that foreign troops stop entering Afghan homes. Coalition officials countered that the raids remain the safest form of operation to take out insurgent leaders. Twin suicide bombers on a motorcycle struck a market in the southern province of Nimroz on Monday, killing themselves but causing no other casualties, officials said. The Interior Ministry said the attackers with suicide-loaded vests blew up their motorcycle in the Haji Zahid market of the Laram district, but nobody was killed or injured in the incident. Government and police officials said there was a nearby police post, but that the target was unclear. A spokesman for the Taliban claimed responsibility for the attack. After 10 months of secret dialogue with Taliban, senior U.S. officials said the talks have reached a crucial juncture and they'll soon know whether a breakthrough is possible, leading to peace talks whose ultimate goal is to end the Afghan war, Reuters has reported. As part of the accelerating high-stakes diplomacy, Reuters has learned the United States is considering the transfer of an unspecified number of Taliban prisoners from the Guantanamo Bay into Afghan government custody. It has asked representatives of the Taliban to match that confidence-building measure with some of their own. Those could include a denunciation of international terrorism and a public willingness to enter formal political talks with the Afghan government. A total of 1,400 graduated soldiers on Sunday joined Afghan National Army in Mazar-e-Sharif, the provincial capital of Balkh province. An army commander said the newly graduated soldiers are ready to be deployed to any part of the country to provide security for their people. Commander of Shaheen Qasim Amanullah Mubin said at the graduation ceremony. The Afghan government and NATO training mission have stepped up efforts to train and equip Afghan national security forces to gradually assume the security responsibility of their country. Pakistan's President Asif Ali Zardari returned to his home country early on Monday morning after getting medical treatment in Dubai. The president's arrival prompted almost as much confusion as his departure, Pakistani media reported. His rush to Dubai on December 6 ignited rumors he might resign. Mr. Zardari is embroiled in a political scandal over whether he authorized a memo seeking assistance from the U.S. to curb the power of the Pakistani military. Mr. Zardari denies any role in the memo. North Korean leader Kim Jong-il has died at the age of 69, state-run television has announced on Monday. Mr. Kim, who has led the communist nation since the death of his father in 1994, died on a train while visiting an area outside the capital, the announcement said. He suffered a stroke in 2008 and was absent from public view for months. His designated successor is believed to be his third son, Kim Jong-un, who is thought to be in his late 20s. North Korea's state-run news agency urged people to unite behind the younger Kim. Israel has released 550 Palestinian prisoners in the second stage of a deal with Hamas, with nearly all of the prisoners passing through a crossing into the West Bank, where they were greeted by thousands of Palestinians. Hours before the release got underway, hundreds of Palestinians clashed with Israeli soldiers at the West Bank checkpoint. They were among the crowd gathered at Baitunia, southwest of Ramallah, anxiously awaiting their relatives who were being freed. A mass burial has been organized in the Philippines for scores of people killed by flash floods on the southern island of Mindanao. Health officials in the city of Iligan say unclaimed bodies are being buried after being marked for possible future identification. Coastal communities were devastated early on Saturday in flash floods triggered by a tropical storm. More than 650 people were killed and another 800 are still missing. Damaged roads are hampering efforts to reach survivors in remote villages. And that's all for now. Thanks for being with us.